lesson is all about comparing and ordering fractions. In order to do that, first you have to find a common denominator. That's the bottom part of the fraction. We do that by finding the LCM, which we did last week. If you don't remember how to do that, look back at your notes. So today you got a paper in class that looks like this. It says Study Guide and Intervention. We're going to work our way through that, and then there's some practice problems on the back for you to look at if you get confused on tonight's homework. Okay, the first thing we have to do is compare two fractions. The first two fractions it's given us is 1/3 is equal to how many 12? Well, easiest way to do this is to go, how many times does 3 go into 12? Well, 3 goes into 12 4 times. 4 times 1 is 4/12, right? Now, those are equivalent fractions, right? So if we were to compare and order them, would they be the same amount? Would they be equal, less than, or greater than? These would be equal because they are equivalent. 1/3 is equal to 4/12. Okay? Now, let's think about what if two numbers aren't the same. Now, we don't know how this works. Okay, you'll look at example 2. It's going to ask us to order several numbers. Okay? 1/6. Yeah, that marker doesn't look very good. Let me get another marker. It's my handy assistant there. 1/6, 2/3, 1/4, and 3/8. You should be able to see that on your paper. Okay, well, I have to find an LCD, the least common denominator. We also know that's the least common multiple. Okay, so I'm going to do 6 is going to be 2 times 3. 3 is already prime. 4 is 2 times 2. Those are my primes. And 8 is 2 times 4, which is 2 times 2. So I've got a 2, a 3, a 3, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2, and a 2. Now let's write this how we did last week. 6 is equal to a 2 times a 3. 3 is equal to that 3, but I don't have anything right here. Black it out. 4 is equal to 2 times, oops, I don't have a 3, but I have another 2. And 8 is equal to 2 times 2, got a box there because I don't have a 3, times, oops, another 2. So now if you remember correctly, we have to bring them all down for LCM or the least common denominator. All right, I've got a 2, I have a 3, I have a 2, and this guy wants to come to the party, another 2. Okay, so 2 times 3 times 2. Remember that is our LCM, which also means our least common denominator. So 2 times 3 is 6, times 2 is 12, times 2 is 24. So now I need to make all of these into equivalent fractions with 24ths. In other words, how many 24ths will that be? We go back to that same process of the Z that I did earlier. 6 goes into 24, 4 times 1 is 4. 3 goes into 24, 8 times 2 is 16. 4 goes into 24, 6 times 1 is 6. 8 goes into 24, 3 times 3 is 9. Now it's easy for me to order them. I've got 4 24ths. I have 16 24ths. I've got 6 24ths. And I've got 9 24ths. Now will it be easy to put in order? Absolutely. Which is bigger? 4, 16, 6, or 9? 16 is going to be the biggest. 4 is going to be the smallest. So if I put them in order, it'll be 4 24ths, 6 24ths, 16 24ths, oops, sorry, 9 24ths, and then 16 24ths. These are in order from least to greatest. That, if you don't have a common denominator, you can't compare them, because otherwise the size of the piece is not the same. This is how you compare and order fractions. I'm done, Eli.